Roger.
I'm Rebecca.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Nessa.
This is the Family Showdown!
Interesting Bizarro music, wouldn't you say? You ready for a Bizarro evening after Bizarro technical difficulties? Of course you are. Welcome to our live top 10 craziness. We're going to do a really weird list. A really weird list.
You see the bottom of the microphone, right? The top of the microphone right here.
Eh, well, you can hear us too.
All right, folks. All right.
Greetings, guys. Sorry. Issues. Technical side.
It was
difficulties of technicalness.
30-second edit of an intro video that didn't go quite right.
Hence 8 minutes of intro video. That's cool. That's cool.
All right.
We got this.
All right. So, yeah, I did write down the date. So, on August 22nd, 2016, 3 years ago.
Whoa, that's a long time ago.
And 5 days. 3 years and 5 days ago. We made a list called Top 10 Games They Like More Than I.
Look at you and your grammar.
So we're going to do that list again, except Rebecca's going to do my list and I'm going to do her list. So for those following at home, we're basically doing top 10 games I like more than them.
Basically. But that's not cool to say.
But we're supposed to do it from their point of view.
So you follow that.
That's
He's thinking what I think that he thinks.
So
You got that?
two wrongs make a right in this case. Or two lefts make a...
Sounds like math.
I don't know.
Isn't that two negatives make a positive?
Double negative is a positive.
Don't use no double negatives, people. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's
So
right.
basically what we're going to do is we're going to make a top 10 list of games I like more than her.
But see, when you say it like that,
It's not as cool.
it's boring.
But I'm supposed to be doing it from her point of view.
And yes, all of our lists technically would be considered Bizarro, except this is a twist on our usual, so hence it's really Bizarro. And if you follow all of this and your head isn't spinning, then you're doing it wrong. You'll have to watch the video again.
But for those following along at home, or wherever you're at,
Well, some people are home and say they're not following.
we both made our actual list.
To double check their shenanigans.
And we're going to score at the end to see how accurate we were on guessing the other person's list. So you at home can also follow along. You just have to guess what our top 10 games we like more than them. This makes absolutely no sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. So, the first one, I did my first one, it all makes sense.
Okay, whoa. Scorekeeping system first, please.
Oh, if you get a game right that's on our list, you get a point.
It's 1 point.
If you get it in the exact right spot, you get 2 points.
You're really stingy with those exact spots. I would have given like a 5-point bonus or something.
Yeah, but a lot of times you can predict the number 1 or 2-ish, and you don't want to give them too many points.
It's not likely. I probably get 0 points this whole time. You're making that face. You did. You deliberately picked games.
No.
Oh. It's going to be interesting.
All right, so here we go.
You're right, George.
Yeah,
Next time for the Bizarro,
we should have switched chairs.
just to mess with your minds that much more.
So,
And mine too.
we're going to just get started.
Okay.
My number 10 game that she thinks I like more than her.
Okay.
My number 10 game she thinks I like more than her.
So do I tell you?
No. We compare at the very end.
Oh, we compare at the end?
At the end.
So I have to keep points.
Because we don't want to spoil their list that they made. My number 10 is Yokohama. Yokohama.
What the?
So Yokohama is a cool Euro game. She, every time we talk about Yokohama, complains about how bad the art is. And she can't stand the art, and she can't play the game because the art's so horrible. Yokohama. So Yokohama has a cool mechanism where you have, it's kind of similar to Istanbul if you played that. You have like a little assistant you put on the board, and then you have a little like a master worker or leader dude that follows those apprentices, and they go to a spot, and then they can take the action to that spot. And based on how many things are on that spot, like how many apprentices and your master builder, and you can build like trading posts, or I don't know what they're called, trading houses on that spot, the action becomes more powerful. So it's a balance between how many assistants you have on that spot to make the action more powerful, as in having more assistants all over the board so you can move around more freely. So, my number 10 game, I think Rebecca thinks I like more than her, is Yokohama. I saw you furiously doing notes, so it must have been wrong. But either you forgot that one.
Here's the problem. Here's the thing. The children, while I was building this list, well, one child in particular interrupted me multiple times, and I already see a gaping issue with...
You gonna say anything about why you don't like the game? Or if I'm right or wrong?
I thought I wasn't allowed to comment.
You're not to say what place or if it's on your list, but you can comment about the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually do like this game. I like it more than I used to. A lot. But the artwork was a major, just, like, turn off for me. It took me a long time to warm up to this game. I will leave it at that.
That's funny because I actually like the art.
Which is funny because I don't know why. I did not realize this is one of the games that made me realize that the art to a game affects me more than I thought it did.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
All right, your number 10 is?
My number 10...
Let's hear you say it. Your number 10 what?
Oh, games that Hunter thinks that I think that I like more than him.
You did it! High five. Which is?
Azul and Azul Stained Glass of Sintra. I kind of lumped them together because they're, especially in Hunter's eyes, the same game. Am I wrong?
No.
See?
No.
But
they're not the same game.
They're basically the same.
No, one's very different than the other. They have a core similar mechanism, but how you do it is slightly different. How it's scored is different.
Well, yes, but you kind of were just like, Azul, bleh, compared to... Anyway. So, yes. I love this. The first game, Azul, is about these stained glass these tiles, not stained glass, tiles. Okay, and you're building tiles and stuff, and you're trying to, it's kind of a little puzzly logic game, and you're trying to carry them across and fill in the pattern and stuff, and oops, you don't want too many pieces or you're going to drop them, break them, and lose points. And then with the stained glass of Sintra, it's got these cool little stained glass tiles, but you're filling in a column at a time. The scoring's a little bit different and everything. Still kind of, like you said, the same core mechanism, but the way you're going about filling it in and stuff is a little bit different. The scoring's a little bit different. So, yes, and the edible Starburst game. They look like Starbursts or cough drops or something, depending on which game you're looking at. I absolutely adore these games, but abstracts, even pretty abstracts, tend not to be on your list.
This is one of my favorite abstracts, though.
It is, in his defense.
All right, my number 9. Game.
Are you seriously going to make us say that every single time?
No. My number 9 is Arkwright. Arkwright. So Arkwright is a mega heavy Euro game. It is kind of brain melty, pretty complicated, but once you kind of get the game, do a couple rounds in the game, it kind of flows and makes a lot of sense. It's reminds me of a lot of a Lacerda game, but even probably heavier than a Lacerda game.
Yeah.
But its core mechanisms make a lot of sense if you have kind of a economic mind.
And your brain's already half melted.
It's got supply and demand. It's got things becoming obsolete. It's got all sorts of different types of machinery. You got, the supply and demand of the workers as well as in the supply and demand of the goods, so you can charge more for goods that are higher demand, et cetera, et cetera. It's like Economics 101, the board game. Actually, probably Economics 301, not 101.
Yeah, you basically run a small government.
It's not like government. You're running a business. All right.
I'm just saying.
Any comments?
You're not wrong. I was just like...
All right, your number... what's your number?
9.
9.
9.
9?
9. No. My number 9, I'm pretty sure I like Trajan better than you. I think I do.
I think you do slightly.
Uh-huh. This may be my closest to being a trollish thing on here.
Why?
Well, because it's a thinner margin. I wanted to spice things up a bit. But I'm pretty sure I like this game.
It's like in my top 2 or 3 Feld games.
Yeah, but it's in like my top 2 or 3 games.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Huh. Trajan. I love me some Trajan.
See, it's not like we hate these
I
games.
love me some Trajan.
It's just
I don't know what
which
you're
games
talking about.
that we like better than the other person. And I definitely think I like Trajan better than he does.
All right, my number 8.
I like how he's just skipping that. He must not have gotten a point there.
Or maybe I got lots of points.
Whatever.
My number 8 is Tricarion. In fact, the last time you played it, you said we can get rid of this game, and I said no. You probably didn't even put that on your list. Look at you making a note over there.
I'm making notes, scoring my points.
Are you? So Tricarion's another heavy Euro game. You notice I'm cranking out a lot of. Is there a lot of heavy Euros? Oh, yeah, there's some heavy Euros and some other stuff on my list. We'll get to it. But yeah, the heavier Euros, I think you're very picky about your heavy Euros. Yeah, some of them you just kind of go along for the ride, and other ones you really enjoy. I think Tricarion's kind of the one you go along for the ride.
Okay. My problem is the theme with Tricarion. I don't mind playing the game. I like the mechanisms, but I'm like, yay! I get a stick and a piece of glass, and all of a sudden, I'm doing this crazy escape trick. What?
But you're okay with a blue cube and a green cube is a military battle in Trajan.
You know what? At least they call it like they see it, okay? Okay? I don't know why I have issues with this game. Yes, I'm a hypocrite.
You are a hypocrite.
Because
most heavy Euro games don't even go that far. It's like stone, wood, and gold, and that you're making.
I know, but for some reason,
spaceships out of it.
For some reason, I have issues with this game. I expected more of them because they have such a variety of items that you're doing, but it's stupid items. There's no, like, bunny in a hat or anything. It's like a piece of glass and a stick. I'm not kidding. And I'm like, this is dumb. I don't know why I have issues with that. Okay, I think
I've proven my point with my choice.
Oh my gosh. I'm just saying.
What's your number 8?
Oh my gosh. Number 8. You probably know
another game you barely like less than you?
No, you definitely don't like this one as much.
Oh, okay.
It's a girl's favorite in the household. Probably because I took them to Dice Tower Con. It was a girls' trip a couple years ago, and...
The game is
Finca. And the girls were like, Finca, and we just had a ball, and I really enjoyed the game, and it's partly, too, because the girls really just ate it up. Had a blast with it. We bring it home, we're like, try this game out, Hunter, And he's like, that's nice. Next. And we're like, no. Yes, you did.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's okay. I liked it. It's alright, but you guys you're like, this is the best game ever.
It's fun. I can play it over and over. I have fun with it. It's fun to play, and I really enjoy it.
It is crazy light. Well, for me. I'm gonna start adding that to end of my It's
this is a
Crazy Light
medium-
for me. I have to start saying that.
It is a
because-
medium weight game. It's like on the heavy end of the family games, okay?
Yeah.
And but I like it because it's teaching some really good strategy. It's got great bright colored bits, and the board's really cool, and it's got a great like little, I guess, yeah, it's kind of a rondelle thing going on with you, how you travel to get the resources, and you're doing set collection and kind of an area control thing, kind of. It's really cool, and I like the fact that it's something that like a wide age range can do, because like Nessa even was picking up on it and starting to figure out how to play it without assistance and having fun with it, and we just had a blast with it. It was a lot of fun.
I can't argue with this one. I still like it though. My number 7 is another heavy Euro game. Brass, or now known as Brass Lincolnshire. Lincolnshire?
Brass Knuckles?
Brass. So Brass is a economic game, trading game where you're building... Yes. Delivering goods and setting up markets and doing all sorts of craziness on a heavy Euro game. I think this is another one of those. I think you're kind of burned out on the trains.
I am. I like them. Actually, I like this game a lot. Is the Lancashire's the one we have, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I love that game. I actually like that game. But yes, I think you like it more because you really dive into this one. The trains, I'm like, eh. But I really like the mechanisms with it. So yeah, you like this marginally more than me.
You seem to not like it though. When we played it, you were kind of very meh on it.
I was still wrapping my head around it. No, I like it.
Oh, okay.
I'd play it again.
I guess I didn't get a point then.
Well, I mean, you get credit for it, I guess. But
all right, what's your number 7?
okay, my number 7. You've been like, yeah, that's cool. You can teach it before. And this is another one I call it Repeato. I could play it over and over again, and that's Paper Tales. I really love Paper Tales.
So samey.
See, you say it's samey. I think it's fun to teach people this because it's a great intro game for people to play, like a kind of a deck builder sort of game like this, where it's got a bunch of different combinations, and it's got this cool aging thing. So it's adding a lot of different complexities to just a basic mechanism, and I really like that. And it was actually really fun to teach people and see people start to figure out the combinations. It was just, I don't usually enjoy teaching games, so I guess that may have added some of it to it, but I really like playing this game. And I like the expansion with it because it adds more
Yeah, the expansion helped a lot
because buildings. Because before you all have the exact same buildings and everyone's going to build the exact same buildings probably. Now you've got more variety and you usually can only build a couple buildings, so you're going to choose different buildings.
It just seems like, we don't play it that often. It just seems like if you played that game often, it would boil down to 2 or 3 core strategies.
Well, possibly if you played it like all the time, yeah, you're going to nuke people that have never played it. For sure, because you're going to see all the combos, right? Yeah.
There's like 2 or 3 core. Every time I played it 3 or 4 times. Every time there's been 1 or 2 ways that people have won.
Yeah, but every deck builder's like that to a point. Just saying.
It needs more oomph to it.
Yeah, it probably needs more variety.
It is light for me.
It's medium.
My number 6.
It's definitely medium for sure.
Is Pit.
What?
Pit.
I don't know about that.
What?
I know you like it. You just rant about it more, but I think I like it just as much as you.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I love Pit.
No, you don't.
Where do you get this?
I don't even think it's in your top 100 games.
That still doesn't mean I don't like it.
It's in my top, 10. Or it used to be. It's probably top... I think it was top 15 last time, or 20.
Wow, the mighty of fun.
But I don't think it's even in your top 100 games, period. That's a big gap between my top 20 and your top 100. I'm calling shenanigans.
You get your point, whatever. But I'm just saying. I like this game a lot. I think the margin's thin.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, thin.
All right, what's your number 6?
My number 6.
I'm going through these kind of quickly because we have to go through another complete list as well, but not in detail. But we have to go through another list, score, and I'm going to give you the list that we did 3 years ago.
Oh, that's going to be totally different because these are all different games. That's going to be
all right. What's your number 6?
My number 6 is an oldie but a goodie, but I bet you Hunter did not guess this one. Because it's been a while. And that's Castles of Mad King Ludwig. I know I like this one more than you. Yeah, you have that one's little smug face. Because, here's the thing. Hunter likes it. He's like, yeah, it's a great game. I'm like, let's play it again. Every single time. I don't know what it is about the puzzly, like, build crazy castles. Maybe because I'm crazy and I'd like to build a castle. That'd be cool. It's like my game. Just saying. But I like it more than he does.
She definitely likes this game more than I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy it. It's
haven't
it's
seen
fine.
You guys
It's just I don't know. It just seems like that it's real easy for I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. Something about that the auction. I think it's interesting, but it's really you can really manipulate people really bad with that auction because you can find if you catch a person with low money, you can put something just slightly higher than what they can pay. And that,
sounds like you've done that a few times.
That seems a little
shady,
a little punitive.
Yeah, that's pretty mean. How could you do such a thing?
Punitive.
I like how he calls himself out on that. Did you catch that? I
was just looking to see if I got an exacto or not.
Mm-hmm. An exacto. Exacto.
All right, my number 5. Are we out of the heavy Euros yet?
Probably not. That's all you play.
Oh, last one wasn't a heavy Euro. How about a heavy hybrid called Blood Rage? Blood Rage. So Blood Rage is an area control game with card drafting. You get lots of cards that build up your different abilities. Has tons of crazy miniatures. It plays fairly quickly. It's, what do you always say? It's an elegant design.
Something like that.
Yes, elegant design.
It is elegant.
It does a good job of mixing definite attacky qualities with very, very Euro qualities with the card drafting and hand management and things like that. A lot of times you don't see in Amerithrashy type games. And it uses deterministic combat with just you add up the points of all your things and cards, and there's no rolling dice and stuff.
It's delightful.
It's delightful. All right, moving on. What's your number 5?
My number 5 I know is going to be on Hunter's list. I know he got it. And that is Smash Up, because he barely can stand having this game in the house for some reason. But I like to play it.
Oh, man.
I think it's fun. Katie thinks it's fun. We like to play it. I like to play it with other people. I like the silly factions. It's a blast. There you go. Smash Up.
I really tried to like it the last time we played it.
No, you didn't.
Did not like it at all. I mean, I did not like it at all.
Oh,
like I actively did not like it.
No one would have ever guessed while we were playing it either.
I did, man. It was just so.
Man, this game.
Oh, it was so brutal. I mean, we even used the little base counters that count up
the little base counter. That's handy, by the way.
That adds up the scores of the bases if you played. Basically, you're trying to put cards down on a base, and they do different. They interact with each other and subtract and adds points and stuff, and you're trying to get to a total like at 15 or 16 points, and that busts the base, and then you score points based on.
It's just a silly little game.
But it's always this one adds 2 to this, and I have this one, so that's -1. Oh wait, you have this one over here. Oh wait, then these 2 are canceled, and this is the highest one here cancels the lowest one over here, and I don't know what we're doing. That's every game.
It's math.
And even with the base scoring, there was at least 2 or 3 times in the one game I sat through, where we're like, oh, we should have scored that 4 turns ago. But wait, you added 2 more cards.
We did not.
Yes, we did. We did that at least once or twice. Yes, because Katie put down a card and he's like, oh, that's 23. We should have scored a couple of turns ago. Well, wait, okay, then which cards were put since it should have... I don't know, just whoever wants points, take them. This is way too low at number 5. Let me just tell you. Way too low.
I thought about putting it at number 1.
I probably should have.
Nah. Nah. Such a troll.
My number 4 is a light. Well, for me,
I was gonna say
economic game called Stockpile.
No way.
Stockpile. Love me some Stockpile. 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 Stockpile?
What about it?
Stockpile.
Yep.
Stockpile is an economic stock trading game where you have insider information.
Please, someone destroy him.
Everyone. I owe David a game at the cruise.
Good. Get him. Get him, David. Get him.
So, Stockpile, it's a stock game where everyone has a little bit of information. No one knows all the information, and you're trying to deduce from what other people are doing, whether stocks are going to go up and down. You also have piles of stocks, which you're drafting. You have some cards face up, some cards face down. You know some of the face down cards, some of them you don't. You kind of got to judge what people were bidding. You bid on those, and at the end, whoever has the most points money wins. So
it's actually a fun game. I give him crap, but it's actually a really fun game.
I mean,
I actually like this game.
If you want kind of almost an introductory, I wouldn't say completely introductory. There's lighter stock market type games, but if you want kind of a almost maybe Family Weight plus stock market game that doesn't go into the heavy stock market games, this is a good one.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Good to play.
Yep.
So.
There you go. Yeah, I agree.
Stockpile.
It's fun.
You seem to be happy with that choice.
I'm okay. I'm modestly okay with that choice.
You're 1 point okay with that choice?
Yeah, pretty much.
What number are we on?
I'm
gonna keep losing
number
track.
4, dude.
Sorry.
It's right there on the screen.
I'm not looking at this screen, not that screen.
Oh, you should look at 2 screens. All right, my number 4, I think I definitely like... What, you're saying no? Oh, you got it wrong, no. Okay. This is a heavier game that I definitely like better than Hunter. And that is Terraforming Mars.
Not that much. I really love this game.
I know you really like this game. This is another thing.
You're picking a lot of ones that are just barely different.
I think I like it better than you. I would like to play, this game quite a bit. We didn't like...
It's just too bloated. It's not necessarily any one expansion. It's just getting too bloated.
It's too bloated. Yeah, I think we could skip the last expansion.
I almost want to go back to Preludes, the base game, and one other thing.
Yeah, and call it good.
And then that's it.
And it's so good. I love, 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 love playing this game. I like thinking about this game even when I'm not playing it because I really like the way they did the theme. I like the way they kind of made it semi-scientific. At a very basic level, you have to have a certain amount of oxygen or the temperature a certain degree or some combination of both to get certain types of flora and fauna to actually produce on the planet. And I really like that. You've got these different companies. They're asymmetrical, so you come in with a certain goal and advantage in mind as you're going through and building all these different things. You may not even want to be building much. You may just want to, produce your cities or go... colonize on the moon, or
colonize on the moon.
Yeah, the little is it Phobos? I think Phobos. No. You can put a city on there.
Yes.
Don't say no. Yes. And there's other things you can do, or you can kind of play with your own engine and do some manipulating there to get victory points and stuff. Or you can just terraform the snot out of the planet, or some combination therein. It's really interesting. There's a lot of different ways that you can get a victory on this one. So what are you snickering about?
I just had this image of them going out with machinery and pulling snot out of the planet.
That is disgusting. What's wrong with you?
You said terraforming the snot out of the planet.
Oh my gosh, you're so literal tonight. Okay.
So I just had an epiphany. Is that right? Epiphany?
I don't know. Is it a good idea? Like a bing. Did you?
So,
bing?
I think I like the mechanisms and what you do in the game slightly more than you, but you like the theme and how the theme works in the game a lot more than me.
Maybe. I still don't think your argument is valid. Overall, I like this game more than you.
Slightly.
Yeah, huh?
Slightly more.
There you go. Because it's better.
All right, my number 3. What is my number 3? Oh, it's a good one. My number 3 was actually much higher before the expansions came out, but it's still a pretty big gap. And that is Champions of Midgard.
It's only number 3?
You should see what number 2 and 1 is, and you'll agree with me on both of those.
I'll probably throw something at you.
Number 3 is Champions of Midgard. So before the expansion,
watch yourself, Tommy.
It was way runaway number 1, probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now it's just a lot. Because I
No.
love this game. Rebecca likes it. I love it. One of my all-time favorite games. Probably top 2 or 3. We'll see in a few months.
Gosh, that is coming up soon. But yeah, this is like jumped for you since that's true.
No, it's always been in my top 10.
Me. It's always been in your top 10, but I think it jumped. And it definitely jumped for me. You're right. You're right.
Champions of Midgard. Awesome game. I don't care what anyone says. Tommy.
The chicken? How can you hate the chicken in that game, Paul? The chicken's glorious.
Oh, the chicken boat?
Yeah, the chicken boat. Who would turn down a chicken boat? That's oh man, Kabuki. If you get it, play with the chicken boat.
All right, what's your number 3? These better be good. I haven't been impressed yet.
What? Oh, be gone, peasant. All right, so my number 3 is definitely one because Hunter was like, I hate this game. And that's Splendor. He's snickering because it's true. Because I like playing Splendor. I don't want to hear your typical rant on this. Whose turn is it? That's his favorite thing to say. I like this game. I think this is a great like coffee shop kind of game. Go sit there and chat. Yeah, add that to the list. Uh-huh, that's right. He's talking smack. Anyway, I could just, you see, oh man. I like this game. It's fun to bring it out and teach people. It's really easy to teach people. It's fun to play. You can chat while you're playing. It's not like it melts your brain. And unlike some people, can usually keep track of whose turn it is if they're paying attention. Some people can't chat and play the game.
You're not playing the game, you're chatting. I bet you if I look at Splendor...
The goal of playing games for some people is slightly different than my goal for playing the game. I do this.
So, Splendor... If you look on the box, it says 30 minutes. We've never played this game.
I have.
With 4 players.
Oh, well, 4 players? No.
In less than an hour and a half. It is.
I have a good time.
Oh, man.
As long as I'm not playing with Mr. Whose turn is it?
Here's the thing.
Oh, no. Here we go. I told you he's going to say it anyway.
Here's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing.
Okay. What's the thing?
I actually enjoy Splendor quite a bit. I like this game a lot. I do not want to play this game in 2 hours. I want to play this game in 30 minutes. Because when I play Splendor, it's like, my turn, done. 15 minutes later, done. 25 minutes later.
Okay, now that's
It is just. I enjoy the game. If I got 4 people sitting down at the table, ready to play, they want to play some Splendor. They're trying to get 15 points. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody's taking their turn. Love it. But this is the coffee table. Let's chat about our lives. Commiserate about teaching. Talk about the whatever's going on in the world. And then then they're like, oh, am I supposed to be going?
I think somebody needs a therapist.
So I like the game. I do not like the people.
Wow! Oh, it's on now. Okay. Oh.
All right, my number 2. My number 2 is
okay.
The Resistance.
Remember this.
Resistance.
Oh, you got me on that one.
The Resistance.
Resistance, huh?
The Resistance. You didn't have the Resistance?
No, I didn't think about it because I don't mind it now. I've come back. What? I don't hate the game.
I love the game. I don't hate it.
You like it?
That's a pretty big gap.
It used to be bigger, so I didn't think about it. Game's mediocre.
What's going on?
Wow, you're nosy and random.
They said someone's in the chat. Who's in the chat?
Who's in the chat? I don't know. Dude, you are just all over the place. You're like a squirrel.
The Resistance is a social deduction game. Rebecca despises almost all in social deduction games. You do.
I don't despise them.
All right, Rebecca's really horrible at most social deduction games.
Excuse me while I jab my pen into him where you can't see it.
I love social deduction games. They're one of my
I like them. I'm not
favorite.
great at them.
Love. That's a gap.
Oh
There's a wall.
You notice that I
here.
don't talk about ability or anything. I just say like or love. Okay, guess what Hunter sucks at? That's Splendor.
No, I'm actually
sucks.
really good at
No,
Splendor.
you're not. You suck at it. You know what else he sucks at? He sucks at Smash Up because he's impatient.
I
There.
suck at Smash
You
Up
have
because
to-
I'm just trying to get the game
Oh
over.
my
Whatever's
gosh.
the quickest way to get that game over,
Oh,
I'll
man.
get it over.
Oh man.
What's your number 2?
Oh, let's change the subject.
Little Miss Bitter.
I'm not bitter. You're Mr. I need a therapist.
I do need a therapist.
Oh my gosh. So, my number 2 is Trivial Pursuit of all of its various forms. Because somebody doesn't like the game mechanisms. I think you like the theme. The questions? I don't know if you call it theme. But the rolling and moving stuff is garbage. We would rather, like, as you have put it many times, it's more fun to just throw down and just banter back and forth with the questions, or wherever you land, that's a pie piece. We've done both. I don't mind rolling and playing the stupid game, because again, I'm sorry, I'm chatty. So, I don't mind chatting with people, interacting
I pushed a button.
with humans.
Where's that button I pushed?
Interacting with humans while I play said games instead of having my robot partners. So
must play Splendor
in 30 minutes. Don't take.
So here's the thing about Trivial Pursuit. A,
I like it better.
I like it a lot. B, it's a lot of fun. C, the roll and move mechanism is so completely and totally annoying, broken, and useless.
All three?
Yes, it is
probably.
annoying. It is broken because someone just gets lucky and lands on that pie piece.
Yeah, it's true. I have
and
the worst
useless
luck.
because it's like roll again, roll again, roll again, roll again, roll again, roll again. Okay, ask me a question. And on your turn you go, oh look, I landed on a pie piece.
Because inevitably what happens is I'll stink it up until you get really close to getting to the end, and then somehow I finally get the dice to behave long enough for me to get a good run of luck, and then I get caught up with you, and then it's always down to the very last pie piece, and you and I, it's a hit or miss. It's 50-50 on whoever's going to get that last question. Yeah. It always ends, every single game we've played that way.
Pretty much.
Every single game.
Pretty much.
There's never been like this huge runaway from one person to the other. It's just very weird. So, there you go.
So people scoring at home, you may be confused. You're supposed to be scoring the lists, the real lists, not our lists.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I guess you can score twice if you want, but we're going to be scoring the real list. I made the list of games that I think they like more than me. There's 2 lists. You confused yet? There's 2 lists. My number 1 game, and this is locked in number 1. If it's not number 1, Rebecca's fired from the Family Showdown.
Well,
my number 1
fired.
is Spyfall.
I had it in a different spot.
No way.
Yeah.
Fired. Send your resumes to Twitter at the Family Showdown.
Are these spouse resumes?
No,
or
this is show. This has nothing to do with us. We're good.
Oh man! Oh man!
Spyfall.
Oh my gosh!
There's no other correct answer other than Spyfall. Period. End of story. Because here's me and Rebecca playing Spyfall. Are you the traitor?
I hate you.
She's the traitor. I vote Rebecca. That's us playing Spyfall.
Now the question is, was I actually quoting my in-game conversation with him, or what I really feel? Or both?
Wow, this list took a turn.
Oh.
I love Spyfall. It's one of my all-time favorite games. The only problem is Rebecca, for whatever reason, a lot of social deduction games, she's alright. This one, if she's the spy, she turns beet red, and you immediately know she's the spy.
I don't like you.
If she's not the spy, then it's just fine. But I immediately know she isn't the spy, or the spy, like 10 seconds into the round.
I so don't like you.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, no. Only because you are a rat, a dirty,
No,
dirty rat.
Because other people have asked you questions and you have the same reaction.
Okay, well, you guys shouldn't ask me questions.
That's the game, is asking questions. I don't know what it is, because in other games you do all right. Just for whatever reason in Spyfall.
I'm a terrible liar.
That's true. When we play Sheriff, you mostly tell the truth.
Yes.
I'm a great liar.
Yeah. God.
All right, what's your number one? Let me see if I can guess it. So this is the number one game you think I like more than you. Since this is the last one, I'm going to take a guess. Well, Dominion.
Oh, I should have put that probably.
You didn't put Dominion?
No.
Oh my gosh!
I told you the children were making me crazy.
Oh, I cannot believe you put this. Oh my gosh!
That's not my number one. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, it is. That's what it is.
Oh, that's not my number one.
Well, then show it to me and I'll fix it.
I put Yamatai.
It's not Yamatai.
No, that's not. I don't know what happened. It must not have saved
Yamatai,
it.
huh?
Yeah, because you're always like, this game.
It's okay.
See? And I'm like, I love this game. I love playing this game. I think it's beautiful. I like the mechanisms. I could play it over and over again. And Hunter's like, all right, I'll play. I'm just
this game's okay.
I don't know why. I mean, Five Tribes is pretty too, but like Yamatai, I'm just like, I don't know what it is. It's just like this perfect. It's the right time length. It plays great 2-player. It plays great with more. It's just, I don't know. It just has like the perfect little sweet spot for board game. And you're like,
it's okay.
Yeah, see,
I don't dislike
like,
it. It's good. It's a good game.
Yeah. So
you're supposed to get games I hate and you love. You're trying to get that range.
I don't know. Okay. It's just that games that I like more than you. I don't know.
There's a couple you had on your list that I should have put on my list. All right, here we go. We're going to do for the real list. This is the list I made that I think she likes more than me. All right, so here's my list. You ready? This is the official Hunter list.
I'll keep score for you.
All right. Number 10, Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one, too. No points, though.
Number 9, Star Realms.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good one, too.
Of course it's a good one. It's on my list.
I'm mixing up your, like, I don't know. I've said those so many times I don't want to say the same list over, so I'm picking other...
It's supposed to be your top 10, not your top 10 that you want to talk about.
It is the top...
Number 8,
gosh.
Yamatai.
Oh, there you go. You got a point.
Point.
You gonna quit complaining now?
Number 7, which should have been on your list, Mystic Veil.
I haven't played that in forever. That's a good one.
Mystic Veil.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Number 6, a lot of people said this in the chat, Roll or Race for the Galaxy.
Oh, that's a good one, too. It's a good one.
Of course it's a good one. I didn't score very well. Number 5, Castles of Mad King Ludwig.
Wow, look at you. What, you had that as number 5? Oh,
I know, I was off by 1.
You were off by 1. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Number 4, Flick 'em Up.
That was on my short list.
Number 3, Dominion.
Yeah,
I cannot believe that is an asterisk, because that should be on her list.
Oh, man.
Number 2, Lost Cities.
We haven't played that in eons.
Yes, we played it recently and I almost won. I lost by 1 point.
You still lost. It was
I know.
He has a 100% loss record on that game.
And number 1, Runaway. It should be her number 1, Smash Up.
Hey, look at you. You got 3 points.
3 points. That's kind of crap. All right, here. What's your card? You do your.
That's okay. I did terrible.
Do your official.
Actually, I think I got more points than you, but I still like whiffed on several.
What's your official?
For number 10, I put 18XX games.
You haven't ever played one, so.
But I'm like only modestly even interested. So like I can tell you're like woo, and I'm like maybe someday. That's where I'm at. Number 9, I have Raccoon Tycoon. You rant and rave about this game.
True. That's
okay?
True.
Okay? So, yeah, I should be getting some points for that.
Yeah, I thought you liked that one too, though.
I do, but I'm not hog wild.
That's a good one. I won't argue with that one. That's a good one.
Okay, number 8, I put Antiquity.
You liked that one too.
I liked it, but you were like, this game is the end
It was
all
pretty
be
good.
all. And I'm like,
all right, I won't argue that one.
Okay. 7 is Pitch Car.
You love Pitch Car.
I like Pitch Car.
You love Pitch Car.
I like Pitch Car.
She pretends to love Pitch Car.
I like Pitch Car. Number 6, I have is Arkwright.
Yep, that's one.
Yep.
You scoring yours? Am I doing?
I'm scoring it. I have 1 point so far. I believe like I should get a half point for Blood Rage because it was on my short list.
Nope.
You're a liar. Okay, so number 5, I have Sheriff of Nottingham.
I Resistance and Spyfall fit the bill for that one.
Sheriff of Nottingham.
And you like playing that with the girls.
I tolerate it. I'm terrible at it. I've never won and probably never will. Number 4, I cannot believe you don't have it on your list though, and that's Western Legends.
I thought you liked that one.
I like it, but you love that game.
That's true.
He is like, woo! Every time he plays it, he grabs his cowboy hat from God knows where that thing is.
That's a good one.
That's
my dominion, so we'll cancel those two.
Oh, the internet, I hate you.
All right, we're back.
The internet,
we're back.
I hate you.
We're back.
Hey,
I don't know where we were.
I was talking about how.
What's the last one Rebecca said? She talked about Western Legends.
Yeah, and Spyfall.
Western Legends, Spyfall.
So Western Legends, was number 4, and number 3 was Spyfall, because a Spyfall.
Yep, that should be number 1.
Yep, and then
you said yep.
Yeah, I did. It's all good. Number 2, Stockpile.
Oh, look at you! All right, so the number 1. If you got any points, you win.
Champions of Midgard was my number 1.
You got 4 points.
Champions of Midgard was my number 1.
4 points.
So if you were late jumping into this, you're probably wondering what the heck is going on. We did a Bizarro list. So we made a list, but using it in a bizarre fashion, we did the list predicting what the other person would have put on their list. And then we went through our actual list and have scored.
And Rebecca won 4-3, so we officially don't know each other.
It's true. And we're going to get a therapist. Apparently.
So here's my honorable mentions. Paper Tales.
Okay. Paper Tales.
Subdivision.
Oh, a good one. Yep.
Flux.
That's
and now Splendor.
Okay, I also, let's see here. My honorable mention, I mentioned Blood Rage. Okay.
Yep.
I thought about putting Marco Polo on here.
Okay.
Is that a legit one as well?
It's legit.
Okay.
Not on my list.
Legit. And then I don't know, because I was thinking Lords of Hellas, but I really like that game.
Yeah, I think we're pretty close to even on that one.
So I was like, ooh, not sure. So I didn't put it. But yeah, and then...
Thank you, Fred, for the birthday wishes.
Aww,
my birthday
awesome.
was, 4 days ago? 4 days ago.
Has it already been 4 days? That's crazy talk.
All right, here we go. Here's the list from 3 years ago.
Okay, now I'm curious.
But it's not Bizarro.
So it's regular.
So here's the games I think Rebecca likes more than me 3 years ago. Number 10, Lost Cities. Number 9, Star Realms. Number 8, Escape. Number 7, Trivial Pursuit, which you put on the list again. Number 6, Machi Koro, which you completely cooled on that game.
Yeah.
Number 5, Dominion, which should be on your list this time too. Number 4, Flux.
It's true though.
Number 3, Blocus or
Blockus.
Blockus.
I call it Blockus. Some people Blocus. Whatever.
Number 2, Smash Up. Number 1, Race for the Galaxy.
A lot of similar games. A lot of still very divisive.
Here's
games.
Rebecca's list of games that I like more than her 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Stockpile, Dice Masters, Spyfall,
mm-hmm.
Sheriff of Nottingham,
Mm-hmm.
Marco Polo,
I see a trend.
Champions of Midgard,
Mm-hmm.
Thunderstone Advance.
Oh yeah, we haven't played that in forever.
The Resistance, Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And poker.
Oh, that's a.
I didn't put it
Cop-out
on my
now.
list.
That's a cop out now.
There you go. That's crazy. How'd you guys score? Did you know us better than we know each other?
Probably. What I find interesting though is we still have that very divisive gap about these very specific games.
Yeah,
It's
there's a lot of games that
never
are
changed.
still...
And we still have all these games. I was trying to make a new list, and still those old games were popping up. That's interesting to me. Game of Thrones, oh my gosh.
I actually, when we played it, we played the rules wrong.
Okay, well, we also played it at 3 a.m. after doing, at the tail end of a 24-hour nonstop gaming marathon.
That was only like 17 hours in.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter.
And so we got some rules wrong.
I have a
But
newborn.
I reread the rules afterward. I read the rules.
Nessa was a newborn.
I reread the rules afterwards. And I'm like, I really liked the game, but we had such a bad experience. No one wanted to play it anymore, so we got rid of it. I think if we would have played the rules correct, we probably would have enjoyed it quite a bit more than we did.
Maybe. I still don't know what we were doing. I think we just took turns. We're like, I'm going here, and I'm moving
All
there.
we know is that towards the end, we just let Carl win because we wanted the game over with.
That's basically what happened. It was pretty bad.
Top 10 wish list Bizarro edition.
Core Worlds, I do like that better than Hunter, but he enjoys it quite a bit, and it's not one of those games where he's like, I don't like this game.
I like Core Worlds a lot. It's my favorite deck building game.
Yeah, he doesn't talk. You said something else was your favorite deck building game.
Clank may have passed it.
Whoa. See, that's
Clank in Space.
But yeah, it's interesting that he had he's never said like I don't like that game, so I wouldn't even think of it as a.
And Great Western Trail, if you consider that a deck builder, but it's really more.
It's not
management.
Yeah, it's not a deck builder because you're not.
Kind of. You're kind of.
Dan should send his recipe.
In the future, when we do Bizarro, we're not doing reverse stuff.
Why not?
Because
we got it now.
Because that was already a list of things for the other person, and then we flipped it back to the original person, which made it really confusing.
Yes.
But if we did a Bizarro list, it's like top 10 worker placement games that I think Rebecca likes. It'll be simple. Like who was it? Nick? Was it Nick? No, Neutral put top 10 wish list games. That'd be easy. Top 10 games you think the other person wants.
I'll have to do a lot of shopping.
No, you just go to my cool stuff wish list and you're done.
Or your Kickstarter mystery list that.
Well, I already got those games, so. I've already Kickstarted them. I already technically have them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so in future we do Bizarro list. It'll be a straightforward, regular list.
But is your brain melting?
My brain melted trying to figure this all out.
Yeah, well, there's that.
Easiest way to look at it is that for this list, it's top 10 games I like more than her.
Yeah.
Was our list.
Oh, do we have any Grail games any longer? I have to think about what my Grail... See, this is so... there's so
other
many
than
games
extreme stuff, like the collector edition of War of the Ring, other than that, Grail games.
Hello, Nathaniel. That's a tough one.
I don't know. Not really.
I'd have to look. I mean, I'm content. I'm not...
Not really.
I'm much less of, like, the let's go try the new stuff than Hunter, so, like, if we had to stop today, I'd be cool. I'd be fine.
I like new stuff.
And Hunter's like, let's find more of these things, and I'm like... So, I don't know. It's harder for me. I'd have to think about it, but I'm sure there's something out there. You know what would be a fun Grail game? I want to play like Mall Madness or something with Crystal. I think that would be so much fun.
Mall Madness?
Yeah. I had a friend who had Mall Madness, and I had Girl Talk.
Is that the one that actually has the talkie thing?
Yeah, the phone thingy.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing that stinks though, is that game is so defunct now because you like at the end, one of the ender things you do is prank call people. You cannot prank call anyone anymore. Caller ID is everywhere. I mean, it's just instant. And when Girl Talk was out, barely did you have *69, and most people were too cheap to pay for *69 to trace a call so you could prank people. And I'm like, it was a fun, stupid game, but now, like, half of it's broken.
Yeah.
I guess you could prank call your friends, but they're gonna know it's you? I don't know. I'm trying to think of some silly other games.
I mean, there's stuff like Hero Escape and some of the kid games from my youth, but... Yeah, I don't. There's nothing really I'm really seeking out and trying to find.
Yeah, we're not actively looking for anything. That's a good question. Do you guys have any, like, besides War of the Ring Collector's Edition, obviously.
Get the Yamatai off.
Do you guys have any, great calls Once Upon a Time were amusing? They were! It was funny! It was so stupid. What kind of girl games do you guys have? I'm curious. That's an interesting question. You guys have any you're like, I want to hunt down? Because you probably spring some good ideas. You guys thought of games that I haven't.
All madness, huh? Does that have zombies and stuff in it?
No, it's just some really vapid
there's like
shopping
a zombie
game.
that's in a mall.
Actually totally not my MO at all, but for some reason I loved playing that stupid game. Because I hate shopping. I'm such a tomboy. But that game was funny. It was just a funny game. You have like a card or something. I don't even remember now. And ka-ching, I think it made noises and stuff. I don't even remember now. It's been so long.
All madness. I wonder if the girls would like that game.
I don't know. I have no idea. Katie might. She likes to shop. Nessa probably not. Nessa's like, meh. Maybe she'd like, I don't know. It would be fun to see.
That's interesting. Tommy has an interesting top 10. Top 10 games you like the idea of better than the actual game.
Oh, man. That's... How many games is that? You know, if you think about it, that's usually... There's quite a few games like that.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of IP games.
Yeah.
Although not necessarily. I don't know. That'd be a good one. Because the hype is a thing. And a lot of times games get overhyped nowadays. So that one would be easier.
Everybody's saying Smash Up. That's a valid. I like the concept. I get what they mean. I
I
like the concept of taking two decks of cards, putting them together, mix them up. And
That's
then
true. The execution is not as good. There's got to be a way to fix that, right? Oh, Dune is like, Battlestar Galactica. Yes, that's a good one. Friday the 13th style game. Ooh. Yeah, okay.
I like
Sweet Valley High game. I didn't play it, but I know about it. Oh my gosh,
Dune would actually
hilarious.
be the top of, probably pretty near the top of my that list of games that you like the concept of, because I like the idea of the theme, obviously, but then the six factions interacting and having different ways of playing. But I don't think I'll ever be able to very, very rarely will I get six people together.
Smokey.
6 people together to play a heavy game like that. So I don't think I'd ever buy it just because I heard that it doesn't play very well with less than the full 6.
Aw, that's too bad.
That's probably going to be a con game.
Okay.
like do it at the Dice Tower Con or at the
that would be fun.
Cruise or something. And that's kind of, it seems like for me that would be like a convention game, not
that'd be fun to do.
Purchase play game.
That'd be fun. Very cool. Sweet Valley
Careers,
High.
that's a good one.
There were some other cheesy games like Mall Madness and Sweet Valley High what were some of the other silly games? Oh man, I'm gonna have to pick my brain. You know who would be great to ask those questions to is Asdrubal.
Yeah.
Asdrubal is like the go-to for all.
I'd love to see his game shelf.
I know, he should do a collection picture or something sometime. That'd be really cool.
Probably looks like something
like an old game store.
No, it looks like a thrift store.
Yeah, because he's got all these old games. It's like a time
really
machine.
Interesting games and not 20 copies of seen it and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I have a Grail game room. Ooh, I like that idea, Neutral.
Grail game room. Our game room is way too small.
I have a Grail game house.
Yeah. I want a game room about 4 times the size of this game room.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's not gonna happen. But
Dream Date.
Dream Date. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that was another terrible one. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Gaming wife to the rescue.
Yay! Yeah, Dream Date. Oh my gosh.
All right, folks. So next Tuesday, 1 week from today, we're going to do another resolution update.
Wait, and we have not done our top 10 Uwe Rosenberg games yet. That was one that we said we were going to do. We have not done yet.
Next Tuesday after that, we're going to do our top 10 Uwe Rosenberg games. Although, how many did we say we own, though?
Like 15, 20 or something?
We don't have that many, do we? 1, 2, 3, 4,
here we go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There's some over there. You wanted us to rank them
10, 11, 12.
I think you wanted us to rank
13.
them.
Oh, right, we have more than 10, so I guess that gets more of an order than... I kind of felt was the same way, but we had...
Maybe that's what we were going to do. We were just going to Uwe it. Whoops. I'm breaking the table. We were going to... I think we're going to do that. So yeah, anyway, we'll talk about it. Or maybe we'll have it as a discussion point.
No, we'll do it.
We'll do it.
We'll do a top 10 Uwe.
Yeah, because it's fun to talk to you guys about Uwe and stuff.
So we played several
VCR-based games. Oh my goodness, because didn't they have also like those murder mystery games?
Yes.
And there's all sorts of games. Didn't they have like a guess this movie or something like that was
They did
VCR
Trivial
based
Pursuit,
too.
VCR.
Yeah, they had
Trivial
trivia.
Pursuit VCR.
There were others though. Yeah, you guys know. Oh, what is that? That's part of the table. Hunter's playing with the table decorations for the gaming table of awesomeness.
They have magnets on the back of them.
Yeah, and you can
you stick them on the side.
There you go. You guys remember the game.
Stick it on the side, and then you can buy different styles, and you just mix and match them.
Yep, and so there's all these different
But
places.
it's easy when you spin your chair to tap the side of them, and they fall off.
I always hit my chair on the corner.
Because we sit at the very corner of the table, it's easier to film if we're at the corner than...
It's cool because you can change the theme of your table if you want and do different things. So,
all right. So next week we have a resolution update. Right now we only have one game on that list, so we need to crank it up. We got a week to do some damage.
You know what? We have a 3-day weekend coming up.
We do have Labor Day weekend, so hopefully we'll knock out some games this weekend, and we'll have
3
lots
games.
Well, not just one per day. So we'll knock out some games I have to talk about next time, and then the time after that we'll present our top 10 Uwe Rosenberg games.
Woot woot!
I think we have 13, 14, 15-ish games. So, but I think our list will be somewhat different. At least they'll give you, if you're in the market for a Uwe game, you'll get an idea of what
we'll tell you
the
why
good
we
ones
like them
and the bad ones and things like that.
Yeah, why his games.
That's a question a lot of people ask is, what'd you say?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Nothing. I was just adding to it.
Let me rewind this. People ask, for the big designers that have lots of games, they're like, if I was going to get my first one, which one should I
pick?
Because someone today on Facebook was asking, hey, I want to start playing Feld games.
Cool.
Where should I start? And a list like that you give to people that have played a ton of the games, kind of give their opinions. And if we kind of have some that are in the same location, you might know whether they're kind of on the lower end or the higher end.
Well, I'll tell you what I like about them and stuff too, so... and why we like them and what's going on with them. We'll describe the game a little bit, show you pieces and stuff like that. So it'll be a fun one, I think, because we love us some Uwe Rosenberg. So have a great week. For those in America, enjoy your Labor Day weekend that's coming up and the day off from work. Hopefully you get a day off from work or school or whatever you're doing. And we'll see you. If you're in retail, bless you. Next Tuesday. And I promise, the next Bizarro list will be slightly less bizarre. That sounds so boring. Now everyone's going to understand it. Or maybe we should do a list where I predict what you think I'll predict that you'll predict. Have a good one, guys. Bye! Bye!